Hey, what's happening, Wargamers? Welcome to another solo Kingdom Death Monster session with me. So far, thank you very much for watching. If you guys have been following along, you have seen a couple White Lion hunts, a Screaming Antelope hunt, but today, probably one of the first big challenges of the settlement. This is a guy who was so notoriously tough at times that he actually had a couple infinite loops that I think they got fixed in the 1.5 edition. But it is something that can still pop up and still be a mean thing to deal with if it happens. To be honest, I've only fought this guy a couple times. Some have gone well, some have not gone so well. But today, you get to join along with me as we go check out the fight against the Butcher. So let's go take a look at our showdown board. There is no hunt this one. It's basically just straight onto the Butcher and see what happens. So let's go take a look at everything. And as the survivors prepare for the next hunt, a large shadowy figure emerges, and they will now face probably their toughest challenge as of yet. So the four survivors going out are going to be the same four that I just used in the last hunt. So we have Marvin on the left there, and he'll be rocking a catgut bow, bone blade, cloth, and monster grease. But the odds are he'll probably just be using the bow. Next to him, we have our Twilight Knight. We have Amy, the wise hero of the lantern, and she's got a Twilight sword, full rawhide gear, plus a scrap sword. She's going to be the main person taking on the Butcher, I think. We have I'm a Human in behind there. She's going to be using her full rawhide gear. I've also given her the blue lantern from the Tattered Parcel, and she'll have her Sword of Silence. And then we have Slutty Bartfest, who is going to use the Dormant Twilight Cloak as well as the King Spear and Bone Darts. And this is the fella they're going to be going up against. That is the Butcher. And he is a mean fella. So he's going to come in fast, hard, and he is going to hurt. So let's see if the settlement of Magrathea will survive the Butcher's encounter. So right off the bat, the Butcher has a number of traits in play. So starting off with fast target, basically every turn the Butcher's hit location deck is going to be shuffled around. So in other words, every turn there's always a chance of getting the trap, but you know this is going to make it hard to predict. In addition, he's going to draw 2 AI cards every turn. And then as far as the Infectious Lunacy goes, whenever I suffer brain damage, I'm going to be getting lunacy tokens and quite possibly just become frenzied. And then Dreaded Trophies. Whenever a survivor dies, which hopefully does not happen, 3 things will happen. Basically, he'll get meaner, faster, and stronger. So we're going to go into this and see what happens. So to start us off, the Butcher will be drawing 2 AI cards. So we'll start with the first one and we'll get Embrace the Pain. So he's going to get a mood right off the bat. So when Embrace the Pain comes into play, draw an AI card. And then when the Butcher is wounded, place 1 token on this card at the start of each monster turn. If Embrace the Pain has 2+ tokens, remove all tokens and perform basic action. Nuts. So basically what that's going to mean is he's going to be getting a lot of actions against us. And then we're going to draw another card, and he's going to get Devour Light Lantern. So he is going to stalk forward. He's going to pick a target and move forward. In this case, he can move forward 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not close enough to get to anyone there, which is kind of good. And then we'll get the next AI card, which is going to be Infinite Kick, and that's going to draw him another AI card. So closest threat facing. I'm going to opt to have him go after Amy the Twilight Knight, because she's in the best position to dodge this. And it's going to be Speed 2, Accuracy 4+. So he's sitting on 4+, but the tall grass, an extra 2, so 6+. And then her full set of gear here is giving her an extra point of evasion from her something, from her rawhide vest. And she has 2 natural evasion as well. So basically, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus monster grease. He needs 10s to hit Amy on this one. No hits. Excellent. So that goes away, and he draws another card. And he's going to get double hack. So going to need 10s again, and going to go after Amy once again. And so needing 10s, no hits. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep having Amy try to tank him out here and see what happens as we go into the Survivor's turn. We are going to start with Slutty Bartfest, and he's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he is going to use his King Spear to go after the Butcher's back there. So needing 5 pluses in the blind spot. We're going to get 1 hit. And we got Furious Van Braces. Basically, we do not want to fail on this one. So let's see, he's got a toughness of 9. 3 plus 1 from his innate strength, I believe. Yeah, so we are looking at needing 5 pluses to wound. 5 plus. Excellent. That is a 9. And also I'm not expecting any criticals here because I don't think he has any. But no reaction there, and one of the AI cards is gone. Next up, I think we're going to go with Amy, and she's going to stay in the grass, and she's just going to take 1 swing with her Twilight Sword, needing a 9 plus to hit. Nope, so nothing there. That was cumbersome, so she is kind of stuck. So then what we're going to do is we are going to move, we'll move Marvin, 2, 3, 4, 5 over to there, and then we will move, and he'll just do his thing there, I guess. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna move. Oh, she can't get into a blind spot, so we might as well keep her right there. And I'm a Human is gonna use her Sword of Silence to go after him. And let's see, an 8 definitely hits, and a 6 hits. So the 2 locations we're going to get the Furious Gut, and we're going to get the Butcher's Mask. So let's see, in both of these there are reactions to the wounds. So we'll see what happens. And since there's not really a downside or upside to doing either of these in any really order, aside from him moving away that one, we're going to start with the Furious Gut. So 6 strength from the sword, plus 2 natural, so anything but a 1 will wound. So 4, that is going to be a wound on the Butcher. And the Butcher gets knocked down, and all survivors gain plus 1 courage. Oh, fantastic. And now we have the Butcher's Mask, so once again, anything but a 1. Oh, that would have been a critical, but sadly, the Butcher has no criticals, so he's just going to take some beats here. And I kind of wish I'd... oh, you know what? I'm going to surge with Amy, and she's going to take another swing with her Twilight Sword, because when the Butcher is down, not only is he easier to wound, but he is easier to hit as well. So she's going to take another attempt to get a hit in with the Twilight Sword. So with him down, 3 pluses. Is she going to hit with the Twilight Sword? Yes! Excellent. She will hit. And hopefully I'm doing this right. Hopefully she can surge and do this. I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong on it. And she's going to get the Cleaver. So she's not going to be able to cause a wound, but she will gain plus 1 insanity. And, oh, you know what? I think I want to risk it, and I'm going to surge with... can't surge with I'm a Human, because it's her turn technically right now. So we're... Oh, you know what? I can't really actually surge with anyone other than... Okay, let's surge with Marvin here. No, I can't. Cumbersome. So I think I might have gotten the rule wrong with her there. But we're just going to go straight from here, I guess. No wounds were done, so no harm, no foul on that one. So I guess we're going to go on to the monster's turn. So the Butcher's going to get back up, and let's see. First up, we have Embrace the Pain, which is going to trigger. So he will draw a Hack, so closest threat facing. So he's going to go after Amy again. And he's going to attempt to hit her, and he's going to need 10s. So she's basically just trying to tank this. So no hits. Excellent. So Hack goes into the pile. He's going to draw his first card and get Hack again. So once again, going after Amy. Nothing. And he's going to draw one more card, and he's going to enter into a new mood here. So now we have Lantern Frenzy. When it comes into play, random survivor gains priority target token. Oh boy. Okay, so this means that my tanking is possibly going to stop here. So while Lantern Frenzy is in play, the Butcher gains 2 movement and 1 speed token, so he's going to hit a lot faster. At any time, the survivor with the priority token may sacrifice themselves and lead the Butcher far away. They perish and their gear is archived. End the showdown immediately. And discard the Lantern Frenzy if the survivor with the priority target token is killed. Alright, let's see who gets the token. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10 is a reroll. 8. Okay, good. That's Amy. She's now got the priority token, which is very important because she's the one who can take the punishment. Back to the survivor's turn, and we're going to start with Slutty Bartfest. Is just going to move off to the side there, and he is going to use, he's going to use his King Spear and jab into the back of the Butcher here, needing 5 pluses. So 1 hit, and we will get the Armored Pig Shoulder. So this one's super dense. So if I'd hit it with a bone weapon, that would have fractured. So thankfully I did not. And he's going to need 5 plus to wound. That's a 5. Excellent. So that is another AI card. We are now I'm going to activate Amy, actually. And she's... no, because I don't have a way to check the hit locations. So actually, we're going to activate I'm a Human. And she's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the blind spot. And she's going to use her Sword of Silence. So needing 4 pluses to hit in the blind spot. She's going to get 1 hit on a 9. Still no perfect hit there, so no extra insanity. But whatever. And the hit location is going to be the Furious Shoulder. So, we got a lot of Zone of Death here. So what we're going to do is we're going to, I get anything but a 1. 7. So that will wound. There is, however, a reaction to this one. The Butcher spins around violently, smashing everything around it in the Zone of Death. All survivors in the Zone of Death suffer bash and knockback 5. So they're going to get knocked down and move back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So unfortunately my people are down. And sadly Marvin doesn't... Marvin does not have anything to encourage people to get back up. So we're just going to go into his turn. He's going to use the Catgut Bow. He's going to hit once on a 9 plus. We're going to get the Furious Crown here. And yeah, that's not going to wound at all. So in this case, the Butcher will lash out wildly, clearing a path for itself. All survivors adjacent to the Butcher suffer bash. Okay. Full move towards the furthest survivor. In this case, 5 away, 5 away. Okay. So, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, in this case it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So, they are now over there, but thankfully Amy still has the priority token. Moving into the Butcher's turn, Embrace the Pain is going to activate again, and he's going to do a move and attack. Now, normally, everyone who's knocked down is not going to be a threat, but as you remember, our good friend Amy does have the priority token. And he's got +2 movement now. So he's actually going to turn around and go look at Amy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's not enough to actually get within range, but now he does get his cards. So the first one is going to be Devour Lantern. So the target is doomed, so Amy will not be able to spend any survival to dodge this. And he's just going to go 1, 2, 3. And he's going to look at Amy on the ground. And needing, 4 plus evasion 5 plus natural evasion 6, 7. So needing 7s to hit. Yeah, because not on the grass anymore. This is speed 2, but he does have a +1 speed token as well. So 3 attacks, needing 7s, and I am getting stupidly lucky here because nothing happened there. So Amy continues to be okay. But there is another AI card coming, and it is Hack. So it's going to be the same deal, needing 7s, and still nothing. So the dice are kind of in my favor in this particular one, as he just fails to go after, and at the end of his turn, all our people get back up and hopefully get back into the fight nice and quick, because they are kind of spread around now. So yeah, let's see. We are going to start with Amy because I still want to get a wound in there because I didn't actually. I got an impervious location, so no wound. So she's just going to take a swing, and she needs a 9, and that's going to end her turn. I'm going to start off with Marvin's turn here, but at the start of his turn, I'm actually going to have her. Yeah, I'm going to have Amy surge, or sorry, not surge, but dash. So 1, 2, no, yeah, 1, 2, no point in that, because she can't get to the blind spot. So she's just going to surge and use her scrap sword, so it's speed 2, hitting on 5 pluses. So 1 hit, hitting the Furious Gut, and ooh, hopefully I can actually wound him, because it's going to knock him down, gain some courage, which will actually trigger some courage for me. And let's see, 3 plus 2, so 5, so needing a 4 to wound. 9, so that will be a wound. Excellent. So the Butcher is knocked down, and yeah, gonna gain some courage for all survivors. Actually, both I'm a Human and Amy did hit an age marker, or sorry, a milestone marker for courage. And yeah, they're doing it in the showdown phase, so it's going to be triumph. So the essential difference between man and monster is a gap no human can overcome. You accept this and tap into a deep well of deranged fortitude. Gain the following ability on the table and roll on the table below. So they're going to get stalwart. So they're going to ignore being knocked down by brain trauma and intimidation actions. Kind of cool. And let's see, for Amy, on a 4. She's going to gain plus 3 survival and plus 3 insanity, so she's good and insane. And for I'm a Human, 7 plus, same deal. So 3 survival and 3 insanity. Butcher knocked down. I got to start getting my the rest of my crew in here and seeing if I can wipe them out. So we go back to Marvin, whose turn it is, and he'll just move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, might as well. No, 5. Get him in the bushes just in case something bad happens. And that's it for him. And then these two fellas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you know what? He's going to activate his Bone Darts for Slutty Bartfest, needing a 3 plus to hit. That will hit. These are frail. Okay, so let's see what happens here. So if I get a super dense, the Bone Darts are going to be destroyed. Instead, we are going to get the Furious Breastplate. 2 toughness to wound this location, so basically I'm only adding 1 to my roll. And if the roll to wound this hit location is a lantern 10, your attack shatters one of the trophy lanterns hanging on the Butcher's chest, causing a wailing explosion that sears the corneas. The attacker is knocked down and suffers the blinded severe head injury, and dreaded trophies go away. So let's see what happens. I need a 8 to wound. Oh, okay then. So, it is a critical. Slarty Bartfest is now going to be blinded, get the blinded severe head injury. He's also going to be knocked down, and, well, we don't care about the dreaded trophies, because there's none there. Anything but a 1 will wound this fella. And there we go. That is the wound, and that's important because that allows her to build up her Twilight Sword proficiency. Which is really good. So being blinded, Slarty Bartfest is going to be having -1 accuracy from now on, which really kind of sucks, but in the grand scheme of things could have been much, much worse. So with that, we are going to have I'm a Human dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's then going to encourage him to stand back up. So let's actually see if we get both of those back. So I get 1 of them back. So she's down to 4. And then it's going to be her turn to activate. So she'll then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she will use her 2 attacks with the Sword of Silence, needing 3s. So both are going to wound. And of course this is probably when I'm going to see the trap. So Cleaver, so she's going to get +1 insanity. Ooh, Death Blow. So if I kill... Oh, I'm not going to be able to kill the Butcher here. He actually has 3 locations left. That sucks, because she could have gotten some cool rewards there. So +1 insanity for the cleaver. Okay, awesome. And then the death blow one. She will wound it because she's super tough that way. Yeah, sadly no death blow. And that will bring us back to the butcher's turn. So he is going to get up, and he's going to use Embrace the Pain. So he'll get a basic action, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately... no, I think he's got to still do the basic attack there. So he's going to choose Amy as the target, priority. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have I'm a Human Surge. She'll keep her her stuff there, so she's still at 4. And she's going to try and finish this fight. Needing 4s to hit. Both are going to hit. And, oh, I gotta quickly shuffle the deck because I forgot to do that. Locations have been shuffled up, and we're gonna get, oh, for crying out loud, overpower. Okay, so the attacker is doomed, so no survival. Okay, gonna gain 1 bleeding token and suffer knockback 5. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're both gonna be bleeding. And then he is going to turn around and attack I'm a Human. And with his extra movement, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he's easily going to get in there. So I'm a Human has +2 evasion, 1 for monster grease, 1 for the rawhide vest. So 3 attacks, hitting on 6s. So 1 hit, so a hit finally gets through. And this is going to be a damage 1. To the chest, which is fine, but she is going to get another bleed. So yeah, and now we get the fun part where now the butcher is going to continue on his turn. He's going to turn around and basically go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's not going to be able to do anything just yet, so he's going to get an AI card, hack. And he's just going to go and try and hack at Amy as he falls down here. To hit Amy on the ground. And he's going to get 1 through. So this is going to be a damage 1 to her noggin. Now thankfully she does have the rawhide headband. So she is going to be okay. And then basically that card's going to go back in the deck. And hey look, that one's the last one. So it's coming back. So needing 7s once again. And this time, no hits. Okay. Geez, to make these monsters harder, I might have to start using the actual proper black die here. But there we go. So that is the end of the monster's turn. My survivors will... Oh, no. On the next turn, they will get up. So basically, these guys over here are going to try and get into the fight. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he will attempt to... So Slutty Bart Fest will use the Bone Darts. Needing 7+, nada. And then we'll have Marvin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's got nothing that he can do, so we're going to go back to the Butcher's. So there's no more tokens on Embrace the Pain, so the Butcher is just going to go. He is going to, once again, attempt to hack at Amy. So needing 7s, so 1 hit goes through, and it's going to hit her hand, so she has the gear there, so she is okay. And then, once again, we're going to see the hack come up, and no hits. So, at the end of the turn, she'll get up, and I'm a Human. To try and finish this, Amy with her scrap sword is going to try and swing in, needing 5s to hit the Butcher. So that is a perfect hit, so she's going to have +4 strength to this. And the hit location is going to be the Furious... Oh, Death Blow! Oh, I got too many wounds again. So, Death Blow is not going to take effect once again, but +2 strength of, so 5 plus another 4, 9, anything but a 1. So that is going to wound the Butcher. It's going to get rid of hack, so now he's just going to be on to basic actions. I guess what we're going to do is we're going to interrupt at the end there, and I'm a Human is going to use her dash, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she will get to keep that, so she's still at 4. And then I'm a Human will take her turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she is going to finish this fight. 1 hit. And, oh, no, she's not going to finish the fight. She's just going to get the cleaver and get some Excuse me. And I'm going to surge with Amy, and she will lose that survival. And she's just going to use her scrap sword again. So one hit. Yeah, one hit on the scrap sword. So 3, 4, 5. So needing 4s to wound. That is going to be a wound, and that is the end of the butcher. So I have to admit, that was a little bit easier than I anticipated. Amy being able to take tank everything. So hopefully I did everything right. But you know what? That's the way things shook down this particular match. So let's go back to the settlement. At the end of the fight, the butcher basically explodes into some, well, flashing lights. So I'm going to roll a d10, and depending on what I roll here, I could get something cool. 4. So on a 4, the butcher lets loose a final roar. Its body explodes, scattering 1d5 broken lantern resources. So I'm going to get 2 broken lantern resources. Survivors are all returning home. Not much to really do this particular one. My resources are pretty much where they were at last time. So pretty much just going to do a update here, and we have the weird dream. So in this case, because I'm the only one playing, the survivor dreams about a giant man that controls their lives from the darkness above. All departing survivors gain +3 insanity. So that is all that's going on there. I'm going to have a whole bunch of endeavors that I can play around with. Oh, I don't know if there's anything I need to endeavor for right now, but we'll take a look at it. What I will do is I do have enough resources, enough bone, enough hide, and I do have the 1 love juice. Normally I'd use the love juice for population, but I think I want to innovate a little bit more. So I'm going to use one of each of those, plus one of the endeavors, and I am going to innovate. 4 options. We're going to get records, sculpture, face painting, and pictograph. I'm going to go with records just so I can give a survivor like Todd something to do who's not really going to be going out on fights. So yeah, we will go with records. I'm going to endeavor twice to make 2 stone noses, and then I think my final endeavor, I'm going to send I'm a Human to the organ grinder, and we're going to do an augury with her, and she's going to get a 2. So she's going to gain +1 understanding, but I am going to lose a resource. I will get rid of the acanthus plant, I believe. And that will take us to the end of Lantern Year 4. So we are going to move on to the next Lantern Year, and we will be hunting. I'm not entirely sure. I might go after another white line just because I don't have much of its gear, but I'm honestly not sure right now. But we will definitely find out before the start of the next video. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed this. If you see anything in this video that needs to be corrected, please leave a comment below. I'm always up for any sort of constructive criticism. And please hit that like and subscribe, and find me on social media. And as always, happy wargaming.